Alright, hey everybody, this is CVAX and I'll be casting a Dota2 Castit replay. Here we go. It's been a while since I casted, but I'm ready to go. I'm going to be a little bit rusty. I'm going to be a little bit awkward. Hopefully you guys will be able to sit through this one. I'll be using this one kind of as a warm-up for me when I cast the RD2L Monday draft tomorrow. It's just been that long since I've been able to cast anything. Hopefully I'll be able to jump right into this one. And here we go. Shadow Shaman is the first pickup here. The bans are also pretty typical, except for the Radiance bans. They banned out the Bane and the PL. Not really too sure why, but the picks have been pretty much a mirror to TI4, especially. Yeah, there we go. There's the Doombringer. I was about to say this is kind of the put the fight early and get towers early. Hopefully in the game sub 30 minutes. Neither team looks to be taking it late quite yet. There's always that option. And with the Dire Shadow Shaman, that really improves your chances of getting early Roshan, giving whoever you want that Aegis. Tidehunter, Enigma being picked up. That's kind of the EG combination. Sometimes most likely we'll see the Enigma into the jungle. It gives you, he's probably the fastest jungler in the game. I think he is considered the fastest jungler in the game. It gives you the legs up in terms of experience and in terms of gold. We can probably get an early mech for you to either assist that push or to set up for a quick team fight, quick black hole. If you want to go for the blink dagger, I think it will be a quick mech, only because of the current meta. And Enigma really gives you legs up if he can get that mech really quickly. On the other side, most likely the Doombringer will be the mech carrier. We don't know if it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 or even a 4 roll. Doom, we have seen all of that pretty typically in TI4. I don't think it's going to be a 2 roll mid Doom. It's just not that good. Again, it always depends on the matchup. Still, picking them this early allows you to set some versatility into your lanes. Tidehunter most likely going to be in that off lane role as a 4 role. He's just really he needs his levels. A quick ravage can really change the game, as we saw Universe and TI4 play it out against DK. Void gets the ban out here. Of course, no one wants to deal with him. Skywrath is still available. I think he's still a strong hero, gives you a bit of lane presence, but maybe he's just not that good without the Void Chrono to set you up, because it is pretty difficult. Still, Vengeful Spirit, it will be the pickup here for Gambit for the Radiant. So far the lanes are relatively weak. Of course, if someone picks someone aggressive, they can really dive them. Especially the problem with the Radiant lineup so far is they're so heavily dependent on these huge ultis, and that's something that EG suffered a lot, and how other teams took advantage of it. Once Tidehunter and Enigma's ultis were down, it was pretty easy to fight them. They literally had nothing. Vengeful Spirit will kind of combat that a little bit, because she's not so reliant on heavy cooldown spells. On the other side, Rubik is a great counter pick, I think, because if you're up against a team that uses a lot of big ultis, Rubik is there to steal, and Black Hole is easily one of the best spells for Rubik to steal. Of course, if you can grab your hands on that Ravage, that'd be sick. Enigma will have to concentrate on getting the Rubik, and even then, the Doombringer is always going to be there to stop the Black Hole. And there we go. We get a Luna. Interesting pickup here. Looks like they want to go kind of with that Aura strap. Right now there seems to be heavily dependent on their mid if the Dire wants to win this, but I mean, if the Radiant wants to win this, I should say. The Dire right now, I kind of like their lineup. The Lifestealer is pretty good against this one. If he can time this pretty well and stop the Eclipse and the Ravage, and possibly dodge the Magic Missile, although both the Enigma and Vengeful Spirit have something that goes through BKB. Right now, with the Aura stack from Venge and Luna, Gambit's team seems to have a lot of push into them. If they win a couple team fights, we can watch a bunch of towers quickly fall. I think because of this, they're going to go with an aggressive mid, possibly a TA to handle that Lifestealer. Another popular combo that the Dire like to run with the Lifestealer is like a Puck or a Storm. Both are fine, although the Storm doesn't really add too much in terms of push. You can kind of go for a semi-push type of lineup. But Lifestealer could look for his partner to get picked up right here. Puck, I would like to get Puck. Allows you to jump in pretty quickly and burst down a hero very easily, get that silence off. Adds a bit more team fight than Storm will. Not to mention, Puck isn't nearly as susceptible to the ravages, the black holes, the nether swap. She does have the orb to get out. She does also have the phase, of course. Dodge a magic missile if she wants to. And there we go. There's the aggressive mid that we were looking for. Yes, it is going to be a Puck. There we go. Because of the Night Stalker pick, they're going to have to go really aggressive. They're probably going to look for as many kills as possible. Hopefully he starts rotating mostly in the second night, the first night, because it's you'll probably won't be that high level. Most likely, it depends on how well his start is. Against the Puck, it's not too terrible thanks to his nuke being nearly instant. It's not easy for Puck to really dodge it. But Night Stalker, he doesn't win the lane. He's just going to try to sap experience. But looking at this lineup, I think because they're going to just run a dual lane in the safe lane, it's possible that there can be an aggressive trialing with the Shadow Shaman, Rubik, and Lifestealer. But I don't expect it, mostly because both of these supports are pretty level dependent. Shadow Shaman will need his 6 quickly. Rubik, of course, will need his 6 quickly. They can rotate at level 1. They do have a relatively strong level 1 gank potential with the lift and the shackle. I'll go ahead and introduce the players on the Radiant side. It's going to be Gambit, the captain, at least the captainer, and the drafter in this lineup, going on to this mid Night Stalker. Most likely he's going to make a ton of space, or he's going to try to make as much space as possible for his team. Enigma being played by Don't Panic. He's going to go in that jungle style. He's actually got some wards, and oh no, never mind, that was Night Stalker. I need to click on him. Yeah, there we go. He's got a single ward. I wanted to mention that the Dire should try to at least block the camps, and well, we do have Rubik making his way down. Let's see if he actually blocks it. Quest text on the Vengeful Spirit, nice immortal from 2013. Berry Basher on the Luna. I'll see if I can try to use this zoom out function as well. I'm not very good at that. Tidehunter being played by I'm not gonna give a shot on that one. But Tide, yes, Tide. On the other side, it's Joytellus. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Playing the Puck. I really like that set. That's Alliance S4 set. And there we go. Looks like they are going to run the aggressive trialing with the Lifestealer, Shaman, and Rubik. Rubik's being played by Davion. Envy on the Lifestealer, and Ojalacio on the Lifestealer. And there we go. They're making a level 1 attempt. I don't know if I like this at all. Normally you don't just run in like this. You should probably smoke up if you want any hopes getting a kill. And now this almost guarantees that they know that it's there. I wonder if no Vince doesn't even have any D wards. Either does the Enigma on the top lane. Doombrick being played by Joxy. I wonder if I'm going to say that. There's an engagement quest text. Actually, there's also his stun already. I think he's going to go down. A couple more right clicks. Envy is there. Will he be able to run? He's actually stuck. He's going to try to tango through. He's going to get out. I think no. Just a couple more right clicks. Somehow the range heroes get a couple of the vision, get the kill, and there we go. They get a shackle. They're going to get another kill on Don't Panic. Don't Panic, I think, is that yes. One more right click, and it's a disaster for the Radiant side. And oh, this is just not the way you want to get it started for them. But the Dire, they've done what they needed to do. That shouldn't have happened. I'm not sure why they decided to engage that. This is such a scary level 1. You should never ever fight into that. But still, they get caught out. Most likely a lift into probably no. They didn't even get the slow on that. Envy actually gets stunned up. He will get lifted back. Berry Basher won't be able to go on to that. We'll force this out. It's all right. And with that and with that aggressive tri-lane, it looks like it's pretty much won already. Everything's going to depend on this Night Stalker at this point. I'll go ahead and check last hits and denies. Actually, Tidehunter, he's gonna have a fairly easy time against the Doombringer. Tide against any melee carries or melee laners will do absolutely fine, except for Timbersaw. Timbersaw is one that would rip him apart. Even Lifestealer doesn't fare that well against them. But Night Stalker, he's doing fine for himself. He's got plenty of levels under his belt. He's not falling too far behind in terms of CS. It's not expected for him to win the lane. Again, he's just looking to sap some EXP. I'm always trying to keep an eye on this bottom lane because that's where all the action will most likely be. I'm glad I called first blood though. There's a regen rune top who will get the bottle first. Looks like actually Night Stalker. There we go. Shackle in on that. Berry Basher will fall once again. No, I think that was Berry Basher's first death. Yes. So it's 1 death per each lane. Still, it's nothing that Night Stalker cannot bring them back from. But he might have to rotate after his level 1 or at the first night, which is not ideal for him. Because most likely he won't be hitting 6 until then. I guess it will heavily depend on what kind of rune he gets. I think he actually went boots first, which is, I wonder why he decides to try. He's actually not going to use his void to harass the puck out of the lane to secure some more CS for him. Even Enigma, he's so scared. So scared. They've actually blocked thanks to those kills. They've actually blocked the jungle, making it very hard for Enigma to really do much of anything. They're trying to protect this dual radiant lane, and like I said before, part of the problem with running Enigma is if they run a very strong tri lane like this, it makes it difficult for the Radiant side to really get much of anything going. However, top lane is winning his lane. Top lane Tidehunter is winning his lane pretty heavily. He's actually going to go for the old school gush and Ravage. Oh boy, Lifestyle actually picks up another kill. I'm sorry I missed that one. Enigma going down pretty easily. Lift into Shackle. You can imagine the rest. Lifestyle picking up another kill. He's going to get like a quick armlet. It seems it could be a Midas. I don't expect it to be, since this is a, well, he could use a Midas. Although super late game, I can't tell who's going to win. I think it's going to be, only because of the puck potential to fight early, it's going to be a armlet. That's my prediction. No way I can tell. Now in Gambit, he's going in. It is the first nighttime, but he has no regen right now. He has to go back. I just don't know why not go bottle first. You get the rune control. I guess his thought process was if he moves off the lane, then he won't be able to get the rune. And there we go. Stun will fly out. No way they're gonna go on this one. Can't dive that. They only have two Enigma. He's gonna actually shackle Berry Basher in a bit of trouble, but Envy even more. Is he gonna fall from this one? No way. Malphus actually went out onto a different hero. Night Stalker actually rotates. Where's Night Stalker? Huh? Actually, he actually went home. He's got a Blades of Attack. We'll look to finish up phase boots. But this tri-lane, he needs to go on. Oh no, what is that? He actually TPs while he's in the middle of the fountain, so he loses a lot of mana. I don't know about this. Still, due to the nature of the hero, he can probably make a comeback depending on how well he decides to steamroll bot lane, because Rubik and Shadow Shaman aren't very good against Night Stalker. You literally cannot do too much against him once he dives you. Lifestealer again is also susceptible. I think the Night Stalker pick is good. You don't have to play it perfectly in order to be effective. Here we go. Another lift. Do they have a shackle? Yes, they do get the slow. Night Stalker is actually here. He's going to dive him. He's going to try to make this rotation. There's a Hex going out. They're all out of mana. Lifestealer trying to dive him. He's probably going to lose his life for this. So Night Stalker trying to turn around. Going to kill the Lifestealer. And they do get the kill on the Lifestealer. That's a huge kill. For them. And he's just that fast. Puck actually bot lane as well. He's looking to go pick off the Vengeful Spirit. I wonder will he be able to? Yeah, he's got the damage. He's definitely got the damage. He's going to stand probably next to her and blow her up right now. There we go. Silence will get this out. Do they have the Dream Call? Is he going to drop the Dream Call? He should drop the Dream Call now. Night Stalker's not there. There's a shackle. He needs to get out now. He's dead. Ravages there. Hits too actually. They will kill the Shaman. Joltis will not get dove. He does have his orb available. And now, meanwhile, at least this allows the Enigma to actually get his farm going, and Puck should have dropped his Dream Call on that one. At least if Tide was willing to use his Ravage on that for a Shadow Shaman, Puck should have been able to use Dream Call. I think the hesitation really cost them just a little bit. Doombringer at least is youngling it up a little bit. Not youngling actually. He's just hoping to farm things quickly. He doesn't have boots. That's surprising. I wonder what he's saving for. shouldn't be. It could either be a blink dagger for that initiation, if you get the jump on the tide, or if you get the jump on the enigma before, or yeah, if you get the jump on the tide and enigma, or even the Luna, those big ultis could really be shut down just because of that, and that's why Doom is so strong. Puck actually rotating back mid. His rotation being wasted in that case. And Rubik, how is he doing? They've actually don't have any wards. Wow, they should really get on top of that. I mean, once you should buy those wards as soon as you can especially against a Night Stalker. It's nighttime. You're against a Night Stalker. What's going on? Shadow Shaman, do you have wards? No, neither side really have wards. They both can afford it. They can't. Well, Shadow Shaman can't, but he will be able to soon. Hopefully, he's the one that picks it up against a Night Stalker. This is going to be quite scary, and I think everything is set up for Night Stalker to really start snowballing, and this is the X factor is this hero, and he's already done decent job right now. He's 0-0-0, but really he did set up for that kill. Night Stalker is actually opting to skip his ultimate for this time around. That's okay. Normally you don't get much done until the second night anyways. Puck picks up a haste rune, probably looking to go top. With the Rubik. Well, I wonder if they can kill the Titan. They should. He doesn't have his Ravage. He doesn't have any mana. He doesn't. He's relatively tanky. But Tide, is he going to be able to get out Rubik? Does he got the lift? No, he doesn't have the lift. Does not have the lift. But because of the rotation, this leaves Lifestealer on bot, and he's severely under leveled. Although they picked up a ton of kills, at 8 minutes in, 8.5 minutes in, he's not even level 6. That's the problem with running an aggressive tri-lane like this. You either absolutely have to steamroll your lane, but after that you have to take towers at the same time, and without Shaman level 6, they're not able to. The supports are on their level. This is probably not looking too good. I mean, with look at that, Vinge is already level 6. Level 6. Enigma's probably he's close to level 6. He's the same level as the Lifestealer. This is a problem. Even if you run an aggressive tri-lane, even if you so seemingly steamroll it, if you can't take advantage of those kills, there's really no point, and it's so hard to as a oh, nice bait out on the rage with the right clicks, and they do get a couple more right click. Vinge actually uses her right clicks to dodge to force the Lifestealer to rage, thinking it was going to be a stun, and actually they will get the kill on the Lifestealer. There we go. Even Dream Coil gets popped. Don't Panic is in a bit of trouble. They're not going to dive this one, however. And wow, Shadow Shaman actually opts not to go for any levels in Ether Shock. And I think that's a mistake as well. But if you run an aggressive tri-lane, you have to continue to either steamroll that, take the tower, and then starve them out. That's part of the snowball lineup, but they don't have that potential. And for the Shadow Shaman, not going any levels in Ether Shock, I think that's going to end up biting them in the butt, mostly because without the Ether Shock, they're not able to stop the push against Eidolons, and especially the Night Stalker. Once he starts diving you, and wow, he's actually going to go Helm of Dominator or Vlad's. Could be Vlad's. I don't think it's going to be Mask of Madness. It's possible. That's greedy if he decides to go that. Now they're attempting again. Shadow Shaman really standing really far out. Part of the reason why he was standing there instead of here is because he may feel like there are wards. And again, they've still these Radiant Desire supports finally get some wards going, and they're pretty lucky. They haven't really taken care of that. And Doom actually falls out onto the Tidehunter, a bit wasted there, hoping to use it. He may have used it defensively. I don't know about that. He actually went Midas. That's so greedy against this lineup. He already doesn't add too much in terms of the early team fight and push potential. And with these, well, I mean, will they be able to get the kill on Gambit? They do have the shackle. Oh, the silence already goes out. Oh, he should have shackled him first, but I guess he really wanted to stack the disables. I don't know if they're gonna get this. Yes, they will be able to get this. Puck actually rotates, and Gambit I think will die. Yes, a Hex falls out. It's another kill for them. Meanwhile, top lane, Ningba and the Tidehunter are able to finish the Doombringer. Doombringer, I guess he stuck around a bit too long after that defensive Doom. He really wanted to defend that tower. Tower will fall, and this is what the Enigma brings to the table. With the demonic conversions, Eidolons. able to push in Shadow Shaman. Well, he has hit level 6 thanks to that kill on the Night Stalker. They will trade a tier 1 tower for a tier 1 tower. Easy kill for them, and they both pick up a kill. I think without a disastrous laning Border Radiant, it's okay for them. It's okay for them. They're gonna group up soon once Tidehunter, Ravage, Nigma, Black Hole. They're both up. Well, actually, no, Ravage is not up. My Stalker is there. Puck, she doesn't have her Blink Dagger. I don't know if she should really be ganking quite yet. She needs her Blink Dagger first before she tries to make space like this. I guess with the Invis Rune, you could look to get pickoffs, which is not too bad. But without one core, without your mid really farming, this is a very delayed Blink Dagger. Typically, you should have this one at least within a minute, about 13-14 minutes, and that's. It looks like this is not going to happen unless she gets this kill, and this is going to be really costly. I don't think they can get this. Maybe they could. Oh, okay, they might prove me wrong. He does have his phase, but he's going to get out. Yes, he's fine. Okay, they proved me wrong. I wasn't expecting that much damage. Yeah, both 4 levels in the Illusory Orb and 3 in the Waning Rift. That's enough, and it pays off for them. Vengeful Strike, meanwhile, getting the kill on the Rubik. Yes, just a couple more right clicks. That Aura stack really adds up. 78 plus 31 from the Lunar Aura, and once the Vengeful Spirit comes in, a Black Hole will catch out Puck, and it's worth it. They can get the kill. Yes, no. Oh, he actually decides to silence first before phasing. Right clicks was just too much. I really think he should have phased first. But I think he wanted to go for the bigger play, silence into phase, or silence orb into phase, but he just didn't have the HP for that, since the right clicks are just ridiculously strong on this lineup. They can look to push early and often. Night Stalker really hasn't had a good game, 0-3 and 0, and they actually lose the Courier. I wonder where the Courier is at. Bob is named the Courier. Bob is the Courier's name. I wish I could find it. So Doombringer. He hasn't really made too much space. He's more of that one roll Doom, as we've seen before. Oh, I think he's dead. No way he gets out of this one. He does have his phase. He's going to actually man up. I'm not sure why he's going to man up against a Night Stalker. At least if you make a dash for the tower, there's a small chance you get out, but no way. No way. Night Stalker getting his first kill, getting finally on the board for him. And again, Doombringer doesn't really bring you much without that initiation. It looks like he's going to go for a Vlad's. There's no other explanation. Helmet Dominator would be complete ass on him, and Mask of Madness even worse. But they will Ravage just for the Shadow Shaman. I think they will get this kill pretty easily. They even throw out the Hex on this one. They don't have a Black Hole available. Envy doesn't do enough damage quite yet. Puck Orb will get thrown out, and actually Lifestealer will infest. Will he be able to get? Oh, he pops out and will die. Eclipse as well. They clean up 3, but they at least take out 2. He will lift them on the top side. Davion, he's dead. No way he gets out of this one. They do have a Void. He can't look to TP right now. If he TP'd right now, he might have made it, but no way. And they lose 4 for that one. Pretty ugly trade for them. I feel like they've been rotating a bit too much, and the Doombringer really brings nothing to the table. We haven't seen a single effect of Doom quite yet. I really think he probably should have gone for the Blink Dagger. I don't understand why I guess he wants the Vlads for the Lifestealer. They could look for a quick Roche. They do have Shadow Shaman wards up. I think that's what they should do. The Puck is way far behind. She doesn't have her Blink Dagger. This is what I was talking about. Without that quick blink, how do you pull that combo off? How do you pull the ganks off? You're not really pushing S5. Although if you want to take towers, now would be the time. You do have Black Hole down. You do have Tidehunter Ravage down. The Night Stalker is a bit scary, but if you group up S5, there's really nothing that they can do. Night Stalker actually opting to go for Helmet Dominator. I don't think this is the right choice. I think Vlad's would have benefited his team a little bit more, giving that aura, allows for that push, helps for the team fights a bit more. Joxil will get swapped in. Will he die from this? I'm not too sure. There we go. Dream Coil gets popped. Joxil, I think he's going to survive. Wow, look at that 2-man war trap. What the hell? They will get the kill on the bench, and the Tidehunter a bit greedy on their part for not. They didn't have any high ground for vision, and it was nighttime. Night Stalker will get lifted as well. Will he die? No way. They don't have Dream Coil for this one. Shaman, they couldn't get in range for the Shackle. and he's actually going to go for the Agnosceptor. This is a good build, and I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. Why not go for any levels in either shock? Really adds so much more damage early game for your team. It helps clear the waves, and really, you know, other than the fate. Well, okay, I'll be fair about this. They do have a decent amount of ways of clearing the wave, but still, I mean, either shock, it's just too good. Level, okay, I guess if you really want to max it out, it's still viable. But if you're gonna go the Sable build, you should really go for like a quick blink dagger. In my opinion. If you can blink in, shut down the Tidehunter, shut down the Enigma early on. If you're going to the Sable build, blink in, shut them all both down. It's pretty easy kill. Pretty easy one team fight. And I like this. They put a ward on the backside, and finally the warding, some bit of warding action working for them. Quick quest X. Yeah, he's dead. No way he gets out of this one. They will take this quick tier 1 tower. So instead of the Radiant actually looking to defend, it's the Dire looking to push. It's the Dire. Doombringer is finally joining in the fight. He does have his Vlads. And this makes a lot more sense than the Helma Dominator that the Night Stalker has for the early team fights. Roshan is still available for the Dire side, and they're not really taking full advantage of the Shadow Shaman wards quite yet. And I'll go ahead and take a peek at the graphs, and yes, it's a pretty even game. The Radiant have a slight advantage in terms of EXP. Gold is just barely in favor of Dire, but that's only because of basically one tower. If the Radiant picks up another tower for themselves, and although the tower advantage seems to be pretty even, the Dire wasting a lot of time sitting in a bot lane. They really want to get that kill. They should infest, yes. Will they be able to do this? Do they have a smoke? I think they should smoke on this one. They don't have a smoke. The supports really don't want to use their supports. Don't panic. It's a bit of trouble. I think he's going to die. Nah, he's fine. Drink Coil will get popped. Black Hole was used. Joltalus was dead. Ravage as well. MV, however, doesn't get caught due to his rage. Shadow Shaman actually throws down his wards. This is really bad. The TP rotation is there. Eclipse is available if they really want to kill MV. MV is dead. No way he gets out of this one. Doesn't even have his vehicle to jump into. That was a greedy rotation. Diving a tier 2 tower, knowing that there's TP reactions available. The Rubik and the Doombringer were not there. And even if you go super laking with, and he's not even going to go for the blink Doom, and I think this is going to be a huge mistake. How are you going to get a Doom on a relevant target off if you're not? I mean, by the time you get there, they're going to blow. They've already used up all their skills. There's no point picking the Doombringer in that case. I really think he should have gotten the blink dagger. This is going to severely hurt their team. Again, even though Black Hole was expended there, the Ravage was enough to clean up. Oh gosh, actually misses the Rubik, and they're going to be able to kill the Rubik. Maybe all Doom actually falls out on the Vengeful Spirit, but they're not going to be able to get that kill. Davion a bit of trouble. He's underestimated the amount of damage that Tidehunter can bring to the table. Enigma has rotated. Will they be able to get the shackle? Yes, they're going to get that shackle. Will they be able to kill a Tidehunter? His Kraken Shell actually procs. Nice swap. They will get the kill on the Doombringer, and Vengeful Spirit trades her life, but they get 2 in return. Doom was even expended there, and the Radiant are just straight up outplaying the Dire. The Dire really, I'm not sure what they're thinking. And oh, Puck we'll try to get the kill. No, the Eidolons and Enigma is able to get that enough. Don't panic. I think it will fall. Yes, will finally fall. But Yasham's actually being chased by the Eidolons. Oh, I'll go. Another very bad trade for the Dire. Again, opting to fight near the tier 1 tower, it just allows too much TP rotations, and as we saw, that really bites him in the ass. Puck actually, I'm not sure where she came in from, but she seemed to be already low health. Really unable to do too much. Not making use of that blink dagger quite yet. Not making use of the space. I with the Puck and Lifestealer combo. I mean, now is the time to fight. Now really is the time to fight. Now, either that or go for the Roshan. Lifestar even choosing to go for the armlet. It's quite the reverse. Never would expect the Doom as kind of the one roll, with the Lifestealer. It's kind of like that 2-roll, 3-roll farmer. Puck doesn't really have too much to her name. She's died too much. She hasn't made the space, and they're actually gonna go look to fight right now. I don't think is a good time. They should have done this earlier when the Ravage was down, but now it's nighttime, not Stucker. This is not going to end well. I don't expect Ravage. Actually, both teams, they're actually going to the jungle. They're going to the jungle, opposite side of the jungle. I don't know if they'll find anything. They don't have any vision in there. They're stalking them. I think they might have seen them rotate through here, trying to backstab. Oh, they're actually gonna walk high ground on Enigma. They're gonna get revealed. They're so confused. Nice blink away from the Enigma. Don't panic, we'll get out. Vengeful Spirit is there. They're gonna go high ground on this lineup. I don't know about this. Eclipse is available. Black Hole will get expended. Ravage is there. They're gonna kill the entire Dire team. This is an easy team wipe. Easy team wipe. I don't think that. Yes, they're not gonna trade anything for that. Oh boy, you should. If you're chasing, you should never walk on the low ground. Never walk on a low ground up to try to catch them on a high ground. If you think they're there, you have to walk from here, guys. Just walk in. Can I even draw? Okay, I can't draw and replay, so you gotta walk through here. The high ground advantage is just too big, and they're gonna be able to take this easy tier 1 tower. And that wombo combo potential is something that EG really utilized a lot, and a lot of teams made the mistake of trying to walk high ground on like an Enigma or Razor or on a Tidehunter, and they punish you. They win one huge team fight and they take the towers. Shadow Shaman throws out his wards. He's going to get gushed up. Night Stalker is going to do Night Stalker things. Yes, they do clean up the Shadow Shaman. Night Stalker in a bit of trouble. He's fine though. He's too damn fast. They do have the Doom. You doomed the Tidehunter. What for? I mean, will they be able to get enough kills to make this worth it? Yes, they do kill 3, 4. Will they even get 5? I don't think so. But they are able to hold on to at least their melee racks, but it's still a disaster for the Dire. They've lost too much. It's not worth it. They got cleaned up. They lose the Shaman again. They lose the wards. They used up Doom. On the bright side, they could look to fight again. They're not too heavily dependent on the Doombringer. The Doombringer's Doom. But we'll go ahead and take a peek. Guys, I'm surprised. I don't think anybody's gotten an urn. Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's gotten an urn on either team. With all these kills, how do you not get an urn? You can sustain your push. I do have what is that? That's a Pipe of Insight on the Tidehunter, huh? And now it's going to be the Radiant's turn to try to push, and this is the right choice. You have the Shadow Shaman wards down. Well, okay, maybe it's not the right choice. They don't have to group up, but at least the ultis are down. Tier 2 tower is actually not going to be easily defended, and it's nighttime. Night Stalker could really dive them. Shadow Shaman's not there. Oh, Pipe of Insight. Will they be able to get the kill? And already they're repelling this. I think they're going to take the tower now. It's at least denied. Envy's. Oh, he's dead. They're not able to retreat all together. Yes, he's not going to get out on this one. Why is he on agility treads? Why the hell is he on agility treads? I noticed that earlier, but I didn't comment on it. But oh boy, this is not going to be good. They're going to lose more. They didn't back out together, and part of the reason why I felt it was possibly a decent trade, was a decent choice for them to try that, was because all the ultimates were down, but at the same time they're so far behind. It might have just been better for them to wait. And oh no, Shadow Shaman is just gonna lose these wards. I know what he was thinking, but he wanted to defend. It's just not gonna happen. And ooh, quick force staff, and that's a lot of gold going to the Radiant. In retrospect, they should have just farmed the rest of their jungle, pushed out the lanes, and wait for the Shadow Shaman wards to try to get that tower. And they do have Ravage up. They do have Rabid Black Hole up, and simple kill for the Rubik. Shadow Shaman, I don't know about this one. He's in a bit of trouble. Rubik actually buys back. Will he be able to end this? I think this. I mean, that aura is going astray. There we go. Blink, Ravage, Black Hole on 3. They're going to kill 3. Rubik had already buys back. He's dead. Davion falls in the end. Easy kill for them. And the Doombringer, with the lack of initiation, really hurts. The PKP does nothing against a Enigma. and Puck. Oh, they're trying to pull the combo. Will they be able to do it? Don't Panic is in a bit of trouble. Yes, they do bring down 2. They need to kill more. I don't know if they can. I think they're Radiant. Yes, look at that. The aura, the right clicks from the Luna is too much. The PKP is doing too damn much. And Nightsucker will finally die. Joxel trying to man up, and manning up as a Doombringer is just not going to do too much for you. And there we go. That's the second set of racks for them. And they're going to back up and call it a win. Easy win for them. I should have probably moved to net worth, but there's just so much action. It's hard to keep up with it. So looking at the gold graph, yes, this is what we expected from a steamroll like this. Early team fights. A ton of mistake from both teams, in my opinion. Though the Radiant played a bit more of a polished game, they made all the right decisions. They didn't fold under the pressure early on in that bot lane. The Dire, but it's hard to say. It might be more of the Dire making the mistake of not able to capitalize on it. The Doombringer, I think, really, I can't even say he played badly, but he's made all the wrong decisions in terms of item builds. If he had gone the Blink Dagger, possibly they'd be able to initiate on the Enigma or the Tidehunter, especially the Tidehunter. You initiate on Tidehunter, what the hell is he gonna do? Nothing. Because the Puck Lifestealer blinks in, but it's so hard to follow up, and that's where the Doombringer is supposed to jump in. The Vlad's is the right choice for him, but without that blink, he's still not going to go for it. Part of this lineup is for the early pickoff, the quick pickoffs, and then push. That's not what they did. They're not what they did. They tried to gank, making that mistake of going high ground against this lineup. I guess they expected there was only going to be one, but I'm pretty sure they saw like 3 or 4 at least move around here, and it's just would have been better if you were able to walk around this way. So Nightsucker almost has his heart. This game pretty much is all but done. I don't see any comeback potential with the Luna against the Lifestealer, even against a Doom. Going to be able to man up against him. It's going to be a quick Roshan. The Dire are unable to take the Roshan advantage as well with the Shadow Shaman wards, and that's part of the reason why Shadow Shaman got banned so much. You don't pick the Shadow. I mean, you don't only just pick the Shadow Shaman to push the towers, but you pick them for quick Roshan. They didn't take advantage of that. They attempted to take advantage of the big ulti cooldowns, but that didn't work out too well for them, as they were already fallen too far behind before they realized that a Puck Lifestealer combination worked to a certain extent, but I don't know. It just wasn't effective enough, as there was no other follow-up. Even the Shadow Shaman Ether Shock, if he had more levels in Ether Shock, that would have been absolutely sick for them. But Venge, even she's pretty stuck. She's got the ultimate orb. Maybe just for the stats, could look to get Scotty, could look for a Hex, whatever she wants. Probably won't finish it. In the end, this is going to be a last push. It's going to be where to call the GG. I don't think the rating can. Oh, what are you doing, Shadow Shaman? What are you doing, my friend? Oh boy, that was just ugly. Maybe he was trying to. No, he wasn't trying to ward. He was just going to die. I guess maybe he saw the ward right here. But they're going to lose this tier 3 tower. No defense. Shadow Shaman doesn't have a buyback. And look at that. Look at that melt. Luna's just way too fat. They do get a swap in. Do they have a Ravage? Yes, they do have a Ravage. And the Lifestealer won't even get anything off. And that's 4. That's GG. No way to come back from this one. It's over. This is pretty much done. It's simply got to take out the tier 4 towers and that should be quick. With the Luna aura, Venge aura, and the Moonglaves. So a ton of mistakes from the Dire side, leading for I would say a relatively easy win for the Radiant. Walking in high ground like that, but Nightsucker actually not having as big as impact as I expected early on this game. He started 0-3-0 and didn't get his first kill until Doombringer overextended on himself. Anyways, this is CVAC0 casting a pub, Dota2 Castit Pub. I hope you guys enjoyed. I was a bit rusty, so I apologize for that. I hope you guys join me next time then.